Hello guys, Bishop came back here once again. Sometimes the video. How do you pull around 1414 came out yesterday? I missed the chapter because I forgot completely about it. I was planning on doing a lot of things today on Wednesday and I just forgot about it. Just that one's on me. But let's waste no more time. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, I wrapped the back receipt. You're picking up from the last chapter. We see Ippo say, this atmosphere, this place, I really missed it. It really calms me down. And it says Ippo's home is wherever his loved ones are. Around 1414, souvenirs from Mexico. They got Tay and guitars just as we start. And said was the first place you came to see, right? Can we just blushes and smile? And he was like, actually, while I was in Mexico, there was so much, there was so much getting me all heat up. They got to the point where I couldn't stand anymore. So first I went to go handle that. What you mean? What you mean by that? What you mean? What you mean by that? And then there's a pause. It's a Itagaki sweating bullets. Tay and Kotaro, it's sweating. It's sweating. And then the Kumi says, "If you say so, I would have done it for you too." And they're like, just because Mexican food is so hot and spicy. Wow. I thought some lighter Japanese food would be nice. That would be great. Some grilled fish and miso soup with clams. This man here is a special specimen. And then like it's a guy like you just admit that boxer was getting you heat up right at everything Worley did. And then like over there dancing, taking charge of their dance in the background. No, to see it up close like that, your blood must have boiled like you was ready to explode, right? You must have thought you want to fight there too, right? And then the Tokyo Demon. The Tokyo Demon. Gifts of death stare worse than Luigi. And Tay and Kotaro must change the boxer briefs. Because that one is it's quite disturbing. Like, the Kake says to him, if you talk like that, she'll get potty. Remember that next time. And then Kotaro is like, Essa plays dirty, man. It's like she'll never show that face to master. Oh boy. Ippo's like, also I got souvenirs. Like take the guy's like, alright. And he got some more luchador masks. And they're like Kitaro's like mask again. And like he looks like a rabbit. Well, I guess the Vim and Symbiote on it. Hey, I don't know. I just maybe look like a fusion of light and dark Super Meat Boy. And for Itagaki, it's he dressed it like one of the Missing Muppet characters. Well, actually, he really does look like one from Jim Henson's The Labyrinth. He was like, "You too, Kumi-san." Kumi said, "So you and your brother can match." Wow. My goodness. If you see this mask, I'm telling you, if you see this mask, as Mishiba see this thing, he's gonna kill Makanushi. But that's, oh my goodness. It's like he just drew that with himself. And Kumi's like, how is it? And then Itagaki, Teihei, and Kotaro is like, even wearing that, his face looked the same. How did he even pick that out? And Kotaro is like, you need courage for either face. My goodness. And Ippo goes back to the good old fishing mission and meet his mother. So, no talk with the Korigami. We'll get to that again. He was like, "Mom, I'm home." And I forgot Ippo's mother's name. She's like, "Welcome back. Oh, you even brought everyone in with you. I'm just finishing dinner. Let's all eat." And then Ippo's mother looks at him, disturbed. And they're like, I help, I help. And then everything's done. For some strange reason, they all choose to show up and eat with the luchador mask on. And oh my goodness. I just can't. I can't. I can't. Just. And Ippo mother thinks to herself, did I just wander into an alternate dimension? He even put a mask on Wampo the dog. Oh my goodness. Actually, see, it looks pretty good. Then the next day passed. Back to the Kurogama gym, and then the man, the myth, the legend, the great Takamura got an all-black mask. Looking like the ultimate combination of black sperm. A decent level of power. And then the back of it, it got like 4 points looking like a bowling ball. He's like, Kimura's like, what the hell is that? And Yoko's like, no idea. No idea. And Kimura continues. Is this some type of weird joke set up? He got it on backwards. Yoko's like, it's definitely a trap. We'll come in close and see us send us flying. And they both like, let's not just get involved. Let's just move past. Let's just move past quiet like. And they try to sneak across this Sly Cooper. And then Takamura's like, you fuckers. Now I will say, it looks like he got on some groin protectors, but there's no pants. And shoes and just boxing gloves. Just Takamura what? Takamura like Ippo brought back some souvenirs. Put them on again in the ring. He was like, and then okay, like this is an invitation to an alternate dimension. Oh my goodness. And Takamura continues. You saw the Raw Ricardo match, didn't you? He may have lost, but it made you realize how important that wildness is, huh? You fuckers certainly don't have that. So I'll take it upon myself to train you two directly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Takamura continues. Fight with not the fear of seeing. Polish your wildness. Don't think, just feel. And when you feel, punch. And I can't tell which one is which. Actually, now I think about it. Wait, is Yoki Kimura the same height, one taller than the other? I cannot recall. And then one of them says, "No choice here, huh?" And the other was like, and then like he let us refuse. I never thought it would come down to a match of wildness. Do you remember the reason we first wanted the box? And then the other was like, to land a square punch on his face. Ever since that day we started, this might be our one in a lifetime chance. And like, just be careful you don't hit me. Yep, it'll come. it'll come down to sound. He's huge, so that sound different for us. Let's focus on that sound. And it was like, let's get Fred where he is. He's right in front of us. You take the right, I take the left. We close in on him. And they talking with like, yo, spin around 10 times. And I'm like, hey? And they start spinning like a spinning top. Talking was like, begin! And that's the chapter, and there's a break next week. Overall, it was a solid chapter, but that was just it. And the whole him getting heated up from the match thing, to go into detail, to get that handled. And the Goon was like, if you say so, I would have done it for you. And then like the text bubbles, I can't really read it where it's coming from, because it's not pointing towards anybody, but it seems like it's coming from just because the Mexican food is hot and spicy, I thought some of the Japanese food would be lighter and would be nice. That's great. And that's when Itagaka's like, you definitely make boxing right. And then Ippo never responds to the question, Kumi give that death stare looking like Ippo's mother, now that I think about it. And it just goes back to the usual. I don't know, when I first saw the spoilers, when I first saw it, like a few pages from the chapter, it's just we're doing the whole Silver gag again. But that Mishima one is just cruel. Why you do that? Why you do it? What did Mishima do after all these years to deserve such treatment? Alright. Some might say Mishima is innocent for that same merit. Mishima was just, I don't know. I didn't think they'd pull out a mask like that. My goodness. That probably was the funniest gag. If Mishima would have saw that luchador mask, oh my goodness. He would have, the riot would be real. Oh my, and then like he said, now you and your brother can match. Wow. This was deliberate. This was a deliberate assault. Wow. And then I eat at Ippo's house, and it's one of those days where Ippo mother questions what type of son she chose to raise. My goodness. What have I done? How did we get here? Oh my gosh, what happened? He was a good boy, now he come back like this. Why? And then I talk more gag at the end. I don't know, I got no problem with it. It's just well, the story go from here, I don't know. Haven't really got officially the whole Ippo and talking more conversation, and Ippo never did deny that boxing got him heated up, but I don't know if it's them that's saying it's because of the Mexican food or it's Ippo who brought the Mexican food. But then Itagaki is like, you definitely talking about boxing, right? And then that's when Katara's like, oh, you got the match got you decided, and Kumi shoots them down. Ippo never addressed it. He never goes into detail. He never elaborates. So maybe I wasn't wrong with the whole Takamura thing, since it doesn't immediately Ippo goes into it. But what Kumi meant, but I would have did this. Go. I gotta see this. What does Kumi mean by if you say so? I would have done it for you. With the whole first person to meet thing. And I guess off screen, Ippo mentioned the whole food thing. And that's why they're confused. And that's when he was like, oh, you did about boxing, right? It's never addressed. And just goes into the mask gag and the ultimate dimension. I don't really get any problem with it. There's no real issue. It's just, hope soon we get some type of answer or development of something. We still got the Takamura trying to make his Las Vegas debut that was brought up. You still got the whole Tokyo Dome and trying to get to the Tokyo Dome before Coach Koigama kicks the bucket. 60,000 seat stadium. I already brought up the Tay and Katara storyline. What are they going to do? For how many years has it just been? Like it had to be like 2 to 3 years now. Well, they're just there. No future development. They're just there. And then the whole Itagaki slump thing. So, kind of thought the first person I met thing would be something. Didn't really go anywhere. I might be right with the whole Takamura Ippo talk thing. But, yeah, it was an alright chapter. There's nothing wrong with it. Just thought we just got something else than just the same mask gag from I don't know, for about 2 to 3 years ago, back when the Sendo match happened. Get to see Ippo mother again. Just a nice gag moment. And then the end with the great Takamura. A mask gag where they're gonna fight Takamura blind. Well, attempt to after they spin around like a spinning top, like a blade, after they let it rip. I'm gonna be honest, I really was hoping for to get some further story development. and not just a full gag chapter. But it's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just don't really know. Especially after having so many fights back to back, it's just would have spent something. Also, another quick question now that I think about it. How is that Vork's first title defense? I understand the Ippo timeline, everything, the dates, like everything, like you can calculate the dates down to like a year or something. But a quick question, mate. Vork fought Mike Elliott, like around like the 900s. Cause like that was before that Freddy Gonzalez fight, and that was before Ippo sparred Mishima. And that's before Ippo, before he fought sparred Sendo as well. And that's when Mishima said the whole weak thing. And that goes to the whole Freddy Gonzalez #2 in the world thing. And how Ippo's going back to his original punch and everything like that. It's like around the 900s. The fight don't end till like, goes like, this long fight for Freddy Gonzalez, so it's just. But, it's been that long. Well, like the Vork take a quick vacation or something. Just, yeah. I just hope some of those story developments get addressed, especially that Tan Katara thing. The Itagaki thing can wait a little bit longer, a little bit more setup. But just, are they gonna ever take the A-class like license? Or are they just gonna sit there? Just it's been sitting there for like a good while, just doing nothing. Might see them train every once in a while. Get some good commentary. I hope they don't end up like those two Aoki side characters. I don't think they need to become main characters. Like I said before, they're going to always be the core Gamma 4. But, I'm just expecting something to happen. Just something. I already know the whole Sendo versus Gonzalez, Martinez fight's not going to happen anytime soon. No. I say late 2023 might get a mention of it, and maybe 2024 the fight actually starts around February, March. I don't see it happening this year, possibly, but it depends on how George want to bring the story, what she want to address here and there. Now that's like what, like roughly 30 chapters left in the year, give or take. So it could happen, especially the whole Mishima Vork fight and Wally fight happened back to back. But there was a long time period between Alf, Sendo challenging Alf, and then the Alf fight actually showing up. So similar to Wally, just kind of really did expect something more instead of just a gag chapter. It's all good with me, there's nothing wrong with it. But maybe Sharp King got thoughts and opinions about the chapter and how you believe the story would go. I brought this up multiple times, especially at development at the gym. You still got Aoki, you still got Wes Kimura going to do the rest of his career. Itagaki, Tan Katara. And the only character we haven't seen in a while is like Hammer now. Yeah, with Yamada, so. Never did get Yamada's opinions about how he feels about Ippo retiring. So like we've seen Kobashi, we've seen Hayami, we've seen Oda, we've seen Okita, we've seen AJ Dante, of course Mishima Miyata and everything else. It's just we just have not seen Hammer now in years. Like we had a quick cameo with Takamura's taking his trip around the world. No, around Japan again. That happened the second time. Besides from that, we haven't seen them, so that'd be some interesting perspective, especially if he shoots to grow his hair back or not. But yeah, yeah. So, mm, hmm. I guess it does kind of make sense of why I'd be like, well, next time we see Takamura, he'll say something to Makudiuchi, or just like we'll get the ball rolling. No, just gotta go spar with the Yoki and Kimura real quick. And it's about wildness. Nothing bad, just had different expectations. But hey, me and Mr. WK, guys, like the video, like, comment, subscribe, now. Peace.